There has been a lot of debate over the opening of churches across the United States. Now, Governor Newsom has weighed in, and churches, again, they're allowed to open back up for services at a limited capacity. NBC7's Priya Sridhar has reaction from local churches about their steps moving forward.
The new guidelines allow houses of worship to resume services at a 25% capacity. They also say to avoid things like singing and passing around offering plates. But even though they got the green light, the church leaders I spoke with said they're not going to resume services anytime soon.
We'll get information to you about how you can get involved in the church.
This was one of the most recent services from Pastor Miles McPherson of the Rock′s, one of the San Diego area's biggest churches. Pre-COVID, the services had up to 20,000 people in attendance spread across 5 campuses. It's hard to imagine social distancing being possible at this church, and that's why Pastor McPherson says he's not starting in-person services yet.
It doesn't enable us to have church the way church is meant to happen.
He says the biggest issue he can't comprehend is potentially having to choose who can attend his services.
You don't want to be in the business of turning people away from church. I'm coming, I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to divorce my wife, I'm beating my kids, I need help. Well, you can't come in. That's the reality.
The Catholic Diocese of San Diego says they also aren't going to be resuming daily services until June 8th, and then they'll start Sunday Mass on June 14th. While other churches across California have said they would open with or without the blessing of public health officials, the Catholic Church says they're being as cautious as possible.
We're for anything that promotes safety and that helps to, minimize or prevent the spread of this virus. And so, protecting the common good is as much a Christian duty as is offering Sunday church services.
The California Department of Public Health has put these guidelines in place for 21 days. At the end of that time period, they say they'll reassess and then readjust if they feel like they can. Priya Sridhar, NBC7.
And Pastor McPherson from the Rock′ says he'll take a look at any new guidelines that come out in 21 days to decide when to resume in-person services again.